Foodinator.
Right now because I think CPS took away their kid because his name is Adolf Hitler. Yeah, I heard that.
What happened?
Oh, there's some news stories where people got their kids taken away because they named him Adolf Hitler.
Why? What's Adolf Hitler?
He's a German dictator who started World War II and
The Foodinator.
I wouldn't blame them. Why would we want to?
You don't have your orders in your elevator don't go to the top.
yeah. Well, and they're like, well, it's freedom of speech. We can name our kids whatever we want. Yeah, but you have other problems if you're naming.
It doesn't take a lot of capital though, the way people think. But to know how to trade options and stuff, it does take some wisdom to do that. So here's the oil field. Here's where it starts. There it is, right there.
That's insane.
It goes back probably 15 miles that way. So this is all steam injected. They produce steam. That's why everything's insulated. And they have wells that pump steam down into the ground, and it loosens the oil up, and then the pumping units pull it out.
Not many people get to see it here.
So that's the main tank farm there, where all the fluid comes to where it's separated.
Do they what do they call it? Do they process it or refine it here in
separate the water from the oil and ship it to us.
and then do they refine it in California?
Oh yeah. There's lots of big refineries in California. There's 5 of them in LA.
This is all a Chevron complex.
Yep. And they have cogeneration plants. There's big plants on top of the hill. There's 3 of those. They produce their own electricity.
Right on.
Oh yeah. Well, you imagine having to buy electricity to run all this? You'd be broke.
Bigger over here. Does that mean that is that because it's a deeper well?
No, they pull more fluid. All they have is longer strokes, so they pull more fluid. The farther it strokes, the more pumps open. When the pumping unit goes to the top, the pump's stroking down. It goes down, it closes it, fills it up, it comes up, dumps the pump. It just pumps it into that line. Yeah, they're pulling a lot of fluid out of this one. Pulling, like probably 1,000 barrels a day out of that hole, which is 42,000 gallons.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of fluid. You get 80,000 barrels, you move a lot of fluid. There's one of those smart units right there. But you don't steal from an oil company. But I'll tell you what, when they find out who did it, they'll be in prison the rest of their life. They prosecute it to the full extent.
Because they can.
Yes. They've spent about $100 million in this field.
Oh my word.
One good thing about Charlotte, they know they got to spend money to make it. Not all oil companies. He's opening the road so you can't get through. See what he does right there? There's a drilling rig right there. So he just picks up, those are automated rigs. Picking up a piece of pipe, right? They're coming out of the hole. So that big arm, see they're pulling that pipe out of the hole now. See the red block, the horn block going up, the yellow block. He's pulling a piece of pipe out of the hole now. They're finished drilling it. Then he sets it in that arm, and that arm lays it back down onto that bed right there. And then that forklift down there picks it up and puts it back on the trailer. As soon as they get that piece out, he'll grab onto it with that arm, the elevator, lay it down onto that table, and that table slides it over onto his forks, he picks it up and puts it back on the trailer. And they pull that trailer to the next location. See that piece of drill pipe he's got there?
Yeah.
That's what he's pulling out of the hole right now. It's all automated. See, in the old days, you'd have a guy up there in the derrick slamming that stuff into an elevator, and then they just lay it down into a big chute.
Wow, that thing's amazing.
So you see, there's all his pipe laying right down there. You see?
Now, see, this one's drilling, right? This one's...
Yeah, he's drilling right now. He's getting ready to drill. See all of his drill pipe laying down there?
Yeah. Does the drill go through the pipe, or is the pipe doing the drilling?
No, the fluid's going through the pipe. There's a bit on the end of it. And then you just send mud down through it to lubricate it, and the bit's turning down there and drilling. So all the pipes for is just send the mud down through it to lubricate it.
Where's the bit?
It's on the end of the pipe.
Oh, on the
Just
end
like-
of
just
the, on
like
the
a-
end of the first pipe.
Just like a regular drill, but it's got a bit on the end of it that's got holes in it. You don't see that very often. That is really cool. There's some really nice houses up along those foothills out there, and we were looking at them, but it's so far from town. No, we live right over. See where
Look how tall those mountains are. Is that the grapevine?
Yeah, that's a grapevine. This way you go over into the high desert. Of course, the Sierras that way. And then this is the coastal plain here. If you go over these mountains here, you're in San Luis Obispo. Morro Bay.
In surrender and despair, before I'm dead, I'll take the last climb up the mountain, face my fears. The time has come to make a choice, use my voice